Where are you? Where's he going? There he is. Oh, no. There it is. Those are 2 LRM-20s. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. Run away. Alright, hello friends. Happy to have you here. Happy to be back on our playthrough. We are doing the MechWarrior 3 campaign. We are playing through with some added limitations that is all about immersion. This is a detailed campaign. It is rich in lore, rich in history. I love it, and we're going to focus on that. One of the things that we showcased during the last episode was the way that the campaign connects everything together. What's on screen right now is Operation 1. This is where we just were, and this is how everything links in together. So this is where we started Operation 1, Mission 1, Mission 2, Mission 3, and Mission 4. I love seeing it like this, but what's really cool as well is that this map then shows that location in comparison to everything else. This is actually a screenshot of the map from the intro video, then with the maps from the missions overlaid on top of it. That was put together by Herbie from the MechWarrior 3 Discord. Thanks very much for your work, mate. Do love it. And I wanted to use this to show our progression through the story, through the campaign, because this is where we started. We completed our job in Operations Area 1, and now we're heading down to Operations Area 2. This is where things will begin, and it's a big area with plenty to do. So just to recap on the story, we are part of Operation Damocles. Context, backstory, we're fighting back against the clan invasion. That's gone pretty well. The reformed Star League has defeated Clan Smoke Jaguar, but one of the remaining Jaguar officers, Galaxy Commander Brendan Corbett, has fled to planet Tranquil, which is this planet, and has rallied forces to him. So we are part of a commando mission that's designed to put a stop to that. 2 dropships, 6 teams. Things went horribly wrong, of course. Our dropship was shot down, and so we were separated from our team. We've met back up with one of our lance mates, completed our job on Operation Area 1, and now we're moving down to Operations Area 2. We're going to need to try and find a way off the planet. We're going to need to try and complete our objectives and get through everything, trying to survive, trying to make it through. So that's where things are to date. Let's carry on.
The second operations area was supposed to be handled by Commandos 2 and 3. The lance in Commando 3 has not been heard from. Commando Team 2 took out the hydroelectric dam and drained the lake before we lost all contact with them. A support operative from Team 2 discovered a previously unknown underground site here. That facility exits here. The original destination, an entrance to an underground facility, is located here. Our job is to get to the first underground facility via the lake bed. Investigate and neutralize the underground area here. Liquidate distribution and support facilities in this area. And destroy the real mech factory, which we now believe is located underground in this area. Bring up the probe data for Op 2. The probe flight doesn't cover our current position, but it does catch the far end of the lake. Freeze video. We need to reach this island, where a large elevator provides access to the underground facility. Begin. The flyby doesn't give us any more information. The lake is completely drained now that the dam has been destroyed. Kill the video feed. These are your objectives. These turrets protect the objective at Able. They must be eliminated before the mobile field bases can move into the lake area. The approaches to Baker are protected by these fixed emplacements. There's no way to determine what forces might remain in the area, but Team 2 was hit hard. Maybe they took a lot of the clanners with them. Good luck.
All right, let's go. So, picking up where our Team 2 left off. One of the limitations that I'm bringing in this, which is based on immersion, based on lore, is mech choice. So we were just involved in a big battle at Operation Area 1, got through that, completed our job, and during that time moving between that area and here, our techs will have got everything all set up. So here we are at the start of Operation 2, Op 2 Mission 1. We're going to be taking a Shadowcat Prime loadout, 2 medium lasers, 1 Gauss rifle, and we've given it an extra ton of ammunition. Our Lance mate is going to be taking the Bushwhacker that we were using before, AC-10, ER large laser, and 2 LRM-5s. So the mission that we've got ahead of us, here is our starting point. This is the dam that has now been drained by Team 2. That's what we heard on the briefing. We've got a couple of turrets that we need to take out, and then we just need to reach Operation Baker with our MFBs. But of course, there's going to be a lot going on. There's been a fight here previously that we are running into the back end of. So let's begin.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
Now, the other thing is that this Shadowcat has an active probe, so we're going to be able to see things on our radar. So this is part of that dam network. There was a fight here for Team 2.
Continue to search by quarters. Caution, Lance Leader, they're close.
And I like being able to see all of the wreckage.
Multiple targets at our location. Snitch.
Alright, we've got a couple of tanks heading our way.
Mask engaged.
The strategy with the Shadowcat is going to be one of agility and movement.
Mask engaged. Mask engaged.
And the mask is very helpful as well. That's our little, kind of like a sprint function. Just helps us accelerate faster, reach higher speeds.
Mask engaged.
Good job to our lance mates. They can be useful sometimes. There we go. Alright, we've taken care of the tanks. Back at it, we're going to head towards the objective. We know there's going to be forces within that dam that we need to meet. We've got to take out turrets at the entrance to the dam as well. We're just going to leave the MFB in place. I don't want to be moving him forward.
Targeting.
Here we go. We have a Strider. This will be our first mech opposition. Bad shot with a Gauss rifle. The Gauss rifle in this game is a really powerful weapon, but it is also pretty challenging. Pretty challenging to land successful hits with, but when you do, they definitely feel it. So using our jump jets to try and avoid incoming fire. The thing with missiles in this game, they do a lot of damage, but you can avoid them fairly consistently, which I really appreciate. I think that's a good balance. So this guy's almost done. We'll put him away. And then carry on. Hello, Chopstorm. Doing well, thank you very much. We're just getting started in Operation Area 2. So, one Strider down. Now this Owens. Taking out a bunch of tanks already. That's good. This guy's almost done. There it is. Alright, so here is our objective. We've got these 2 turrets at the entrance to this dam. We know that
Primary objective complete.
our overall goal is just to get inside there. There's a platform that we need to reach so we can get to the underground facility. But yeah, what I was trying to say at the start is look at all of the rubbish. Is that the right word? Wreckage. Rubble. Rubble, that's the word. Look at all the mess that's around. And this is because Team 2, friends of ours, this was a working dam. They blew it open for us. Now, we're going to head inside, but something that we've noticed on the map. I love these briefing maps. There's another way to get in, and I'm going to take that option. There's turrets in there. We know that there is... We can see on the map, we can see there are enemy forces. That's our active probe doing its job. So we're going to...
Not a bad idea, Lance Leader.
We're going to take the high ground. Thank you, Gunner. So, we know that there's 4 turrets there on the map. We've got a Firefly mech and a couple of elementals. So we don't want to charge headfirst into that. And I think that line from Gunner only ever plays here, which is pretty cool. So we'll take out these turrets before we head on in. And we should be able to get through without much issue. Don't want to take any more damage than I have to, though. Now we'll make our move. So we're now in the dam area. We've got a Firefly, a couple of elementals. He's down. We'll get these turrets. Hopefully our lance mate can help out with those elementals. Nope, our lance mate just died a fiery death. That's not part of the plan. What happened up here, Gunner? So, we've lost a lance mate. That's not what we were looking for. And I'm actually not 100% sure how that will have happened. Our lance mates in this game unfortunately can have some moments of unexpected death by bumping into things. So that could be a problem. We will see. So I'm a little anxious now because we've got some work to do up ahead and I didn't want to be doing it alone. So let's get rid of this turret first of all and we'll take stock. So here's our objective. That's where we need to get to. We've got a...
Mask engaged.
Am I stuck here a little bit? We've got a Shadow Cat to deal with first. So we're in a Shadow Cat. He's in a Shadow Cat. He's in a different configuration of Shadow Cat though. Shadow Cat A has 2 large lasers, so he's got me ranged, but I've got the Gauss rifle. That is a pretty scary mech for this stage of the game, actually. Just because those large lasers can do a lot of damage.
Missile launch detected. Meltdown imminent.
Yeah, we lost Gunner, and that's
Launch detected.
a big shame. That's not the plan.
Mask engaged.
Jordan says leg it.
Detected.
Ooh, those streaks hurt. That's good though.
Meltdown imminent.
Oh. Come on. Oh no, we're legged. Alright. Oh no.
Engaged.
Well,
Secondary objective complete.
things are now. Interesting indeed. Because we survived. What leg? It's our... Oop. And now you know what's coming. Alright. So now things get scary. We are in a lot of trouble now. This is a much bigger task than I was hoping for. We've got the local commander in a Thor configuration C. He's got an Ultra AC-20 that I do not want anything to do with. We're supposed to be using our mobility here, or that's what I would want to do, but we're legged. So we don't... He's guarding that platform. That's where we need to be. Oh. Nope. But I think we might have just taken out his AC-20 arm, which is a good thing. What mobility says Jordan? Indeed, there is no mobility for us. Keeping him ranged is the right approach. So, trying that. Jump jets are a real big help here. We'd be in a lot of trouble without jump jets. But still, this is not the plan. Not the way it should be. Okay, he's now on the run. Out of Gauss ammo. Oh, and he's done. Alright, so can breathe now. That was... we took a lot of damage. We're almost legged. Almost lost a side torso. We took some head hits as well. But made it through. That's actually a terrifying fight. That Thor has an Ultra AC-20, which you do not want to be on the receiving end of. Thank you, that was intense. But, what now? How's that going to work? We're now just waiting on our lance mate to reach this nav point. That's the objective of this mission, is to get the MFB through here to the Baker nav point. So they will be on their way shortly. We can just have a little bit of a look around. This is this platform that we needed to reach. This is an elevator that will take us down to the next mission area. This is all one big linked sectional. We took out some of the bridges, so it's a little bit less so now. Here's our MFBs. We want to keep them out of trouble. Our MFBs can be destroyed, and if that happens, that's very bad, of course. So, I was going to show the way that this links into the next area, but we're probably a bit too slow for that. We might have to do that as we carry on. But here we are at this platform. Our MFBs will arrive, and we'll then head down to Operation 2, Mission 2. And we'll have to see what happens with our mechs, because we lost Gunner. That was absolutely not the plan.
Mission successful.
So, we'll see what that looks like.
We have incoming transmissions. Sounds like it might be some good news.
Let's see what the news is.
2 more contacts silent by heavy clan patrols. The Eclipse's company is working their way in to break him free. We have to take some of the pressure off.
Alright, so we have new developments. 2 other lance mates, or friends of ours, we've made contact with. We know they're out there somewhere. Actually 3. Eponary, Keith Andrews as well. And why have I just forgotten the name? Alan Matilla in the Sunder. So we've made contact with 3 of our friendly units. The other dropship has landed and is trying to stage a rescue mission, but of course we've got a lot of fighting before we reach that point. Yeah, we've got opponent to look forward to. that's going to be great fun if you know what's coming. So salvage, we managed to salvage an Owens, not really a big deal, but a Shadowcat, that might be useful. We'll see what happens with Dominic Payne and where he ends up.
These are the video stills uploaded to the Night Flyer from Team 2. They are presented in the order in which they were shot. This is where Team 2's man infiltrated. There's a gate here that we must remove in order to get out. Next slide. This shot here shows a storage tank of an incredibly corrosive gas. It will eat through your armor very quickly if it is released from the tank. This road was built to support convoys heading out of the facility. We presume from the mech factory. This looks to be some kind of barracks or living quarters. Consider it a primary target. This shot is of low-orbit transport shuttles, used to take finished material to field bases. Eliminate them. This is the lower level to the elevator we just captured. It's where our man exited and managed to upload the images before his execution. Objective points are set at the transport bay, the living quarters, and at the factory site. Eponari is off the air, avoiding a patrol. But she was to try and make rendezvous at Charlie or at the factory later on. Watch for her.
Kind of dark when you think about all this information. This is information that we've gathered from one of the Team 2 operatives sneaking his way in to this site that we previously didn't know existed, got some intel, uploaded it, and was then captured and executed. Yeah, things dark indeed. Now, here is something we wanted to check on, our ammo situation. We took 24 rounds of Gauss rifle ammo with us into that mission. We had 6 rounds left. This is that inventory glitch, making rounds out of thin air for us. This is the sort of thing that I'm trying to avoid in this playthrough. We had 30 rounds. We used 24 of them. We're only supposed to have 6. Now we have 18. So we'll make some changes there. We've now got 8 rounds of Gauss rifle. So I'm trying to keep it fair. I don't want to. We're trying to avoid those exploits, but the game has a glitch. It doesn't calculate. It doesn't calculate inventory correctly when it's rebuilding loadouts, and so it then creates quantities out of nowhere. So we will ditch these 10 rounds of Gauss rifle ammo because we never had them, and I don't want to be taking advantage of an exploit that I'm trying to avoid. The rules I've brought into this playthrough, stock mechs only, but to me that does include, and this is kind of the point, this does include the different variants of Omnimechs. Omnimechs are a really interesting topic. In lore, they're supposed to be terrifying. They're supposed to be something that can change the course of a battle, that can make a huge difference in a campaign. But none of the games have really captured that, in my opinion. What is an Omnimech? According to the lore, it's a mech that's able to, it has pods, pod space, where the weapons and equipment are stored so that you can quickly and easily reconfigure it, as opposed to a battle mech, for example, where what you've got is what you've got. You can make changes, of course, but it's a massive task that takes a very, very long time. We're in the middle of a run-and-gun battle. Being able to change our loadouts and configurations is obviously going to be very important, and that is the point of an Omnimech. So that's the sort of thing I'm trying to capture here. Now, we are going to switch over to Shadowcat A configuration. I want those 2 ER large lasers. Very powerful. It's got better heat sinking ability as well, and that will be a little bit better for us. Objectives here. This is the start. We know we're going to be under attack immediately because, as the point of this playthrough is, we just had the commander of this area come up. We took him out. These guys are going to be wondering what's going on, so we're going to be straight into the fight. We've got to make our way through the area. We've got to destroy some shuttles at this section, and then we've got some buildings, and we need to then exit. So it's going to be right on from the start.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. systems nominal.
Now that active probe is helping us. Have a look at the map. We can see
To the east and north.
everything that's happening.
We're working on it.
Now, I sent our lance mate to the end of...
Targeting.
Oh, so he's not coming in?
Targeting.
This.
Taking direct fire. Your assistance.
Mask engaged.
Straight into it. Hopefully we can outmaneuver the Orion
Mask engaged.
and try and stay out of trouble. Trying to get Gunner to move.
Meltdown imminent.
Oh, come on, Gunner.
Mask engaged.
This is where the AI gets quite frustrating. Nearly done. Ooh. Thank you. Good work, Gunner. Alright. Now, where did that Shadow Cat go? He's still out there. We need to keep an eye on him. Gunner, you still with us? He's taken some hits. But that's alright. Let's move on to the next area.
Detect targeting.
Gamma Base, what is your situation? Star Commander ISOC, respond. Okay. Gamma Base,
Heading
respond
out.
now.
This is Bravo
Star
Convoy
Commander
requesting
is dead. We are
escort.
heavily engaged, Star Colonel.
Targeting.
Alright, so, as we were saying,
Mask engaged.
people are wondering what's going on. They're under attack. It's a big battle. And they're understandably wanting updates. This convoy here is going to start making its move. We'll worry about them later. This bushwhacker is assigned to defend them. But we're going to use our range. We're going to play to the strengths of our mech. The Shadow Cat is a poking machine. It's light, it's agile, and we can get our shots off before he even has a chance to respond. Love it. Right, here are our shuttle objectives. So this whole setup here, we saw one of the shuttles launch. This facility is connected to the mech factory, or links up to the mech factory. So they're mining, they're getting resources, doing all that sort of stuff,
Primary objective complete. Targeting.
and shipping it across
Targeting.
the planet.
Targeting.
Alright, so we've got quite a lot happening in this next area. Once again, we've got the range, we've got these large lasers, so we're gonna make use of it. That was a terrible shot. Try and do less of those. But this Shadow Cat is the same loadout as us, so I don't really want to be trading head to head with him, because large lasers are actually trouble. He can hit us if we can hit him, and he can do us some real damage. So I'm going to try and make him pay from range. And then we will push on into the chamber. Gunner's getting in on it too. Nice work, buddy. That's what we want. He's done. Alright. So we've got a couple of elementals, a couple of tanks. There's some turrets that we put down. There's that bushwhacker. I love that it keeps them burning. It's just satisfying, isn't it? Alright.
Targeting.
Let's get moving. Don't want those turrets firing at us.
Targeting.
What have we got? A couple of tanks.
Star Colonel Osis, please advise.
Targeting.
And that building is our objective as well. Tanks are down.
Mask engaged.
We'll use our mask to stay mobile.
Targeting.
There's a Firefly here as well. Where's he?
Targeting.
Come on.
Target launch detected.
Maybe we don't need to worry about him just yet.
Targeting.
Put these elementals down.
Targeting. Targeting. Targeting.
And then deal with the Firefly. They're tricky little buggers.
Targeting.
Gunner wants to put the objective down. Thank you very much, my man.
Mask engaged.
All right, where's the cavalry?
Targeting. Missile launch detected.
Jump jets in this game are really satisfying.
Mask
Love it.
engaged.
Oh, nice shot, Gunner. That was a good shot indeed. Firefly's almost done. There he is.
Waiting for next command.
Right, we'll take out this truck convoy. That will give us some healthy salvage.
Linked fire engaged.
And then we'll be on to the next area.
Secondary objective complete.
Now, Beagle probe that we have, really helpful.
Targeting.
We're going to make use of this. Of course, I've played this game before, so I know what's ahead of us, but having that probe
Targeting.
means that
Targeting.
we can see
Targeting.
these shutdown
Targeting.
mechs.
Targeting.
So, we've got a Black Hawk,
Single fire engaged.
and we've got an Orion.
Fire engaged.
Lead the way.
That's standing between us and the exit, so let's go, Gunner. That Orion is going to be the real challenge here, of course.
Mask engaged.
But we'll see how we
Power
fare.
up detected.
Black Hawk can be trouble.
All units fall back to the chemical plant. Go.
Oh.
Target the storage tanks and flood the chamber with waste.
I just ran into the wall. That was...
Out alive. Oh, you have got to be.
Lance Leader, you have to stop them. If those tanks blow, we're finished.
That was definitely a mistake. Alright, so you might have just heard the call that went out.
Targeting.
Was that they want to blow this entire facility in on us. Whoa! Stress, stress, stress. I'm doing terrible at running into walls. Come on, Gunner. Well, don't just stand in front of him.
Meltdown imminent.
Alright, we lost Gunner. And I think we lost him for real this time. Do not want those LRM-20s. We need to be ranged, we need to be mobile.
I said to blow those tanks. I want a report to that effect. Gamma base.
So that is Ratash Osis on the phone, I believe. Asking why we're still here.
Missile launch detected. Mask engaged.
No, 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 no. Do not want to eat LRM-20. Come on. Yes, job done.
We can get out of here now.
Primary objective complete.
Alright. That's good. That's good fun. See you later, buddy. Thanks for coming. Right. We made it through. This is that gas storage tank that they were instructed to blow. I've never actually paid attention to the sound. Can you hear that? It's like a cool wind. And it is actually destructible.
Link
They
fire
will
engaged.
destroy it if given enough time. And if it blows up, we're all dead and the mission's over. And yes, you can blow up the storage yourself. And when you do that, it's, well, you just failed your own mission. So something definitely to avoid. But here's the exit. Here's the elevator up.
Charlie reached. Mission successful.
There we go. Disappointing that we lost Gunner. We'll see what happens afterwards, though.
Now they're willing to kill their own workers to get at us. Whatever happened to the old clan idea of honorable combat?
This Ratashosis is feeling the pressure from above. Okay, still no word from Eponari. She may be just under radio silence. Also, Keith Andrew has given up on trying to press north for rendezvous with the Eclipse's commando teams. The clan presence is too strong. He's working his way south along the edge of Operations Area 3.
Okay, one thing to note with our lance mates in this game, they don't actually ever die. They're with us the whole way through. If we lose them in battle, they eject and we pick them up. And the pilot is okay. We might have just lost the mech. And you have a look at the damage that Gunner took in that bushwhacker. Probably not the smartest move to go toe-to-toe with an Orion like that, but they aren't the smartest of lance mates in this game, unfortunately. So we'll see what that does for us. So, on we go.
Run pro data. This looks to be an easy run. I think we could use that right about now. This is where we just exited. It needs to be closed permanently. Your next target is this structure at Op Point Baker. Freeze video. Intel suggests that this is the main distribution point for materials from the underground facility. It should contain some good salvage. Run video. Freeze video. The entrance to the next underground site is here. Here are your objectives. Eliminate the elevator shaft at Able, neutralize the barracks warehouse area at Baker, and our final rendezvous will be at Op Point Charlie. We don't have any information on fixed emplacements, which doesn't mean that there aren't any. The Jaguars know we're here, and judging from radio traffic, we're approaching the actual mech factory. Ratashosis is especially furious, but we've kept a step ahead of them so far. We'll continue to monitor communications.
Ratashosis is a name we're going to be hearing quite a bit of. He was the man on the radio instructing them to blow those gas storage tanks. So he's a Smoke Jaguar. He doesn't mind being a little bit war crimey, but we'll deal with that later. Mission 3. We're now back on the surface, and I'll show you when we're up in the mission that this is actually right next door to where we were for Operation 2 Mission 1, the fight in the dam. That's just over here on the left. All one big area. We can actually go straight back into that. I was going to show you it the other way. We were going to finish that mission and have a look out here, but getting legged didn't help things. Here we go. So we're running 2 Shadowcat A's. James, we have not destroyed the mech facility yet. That is coming up very shortly. But so, just to clarify some of the choices I'm making here so we understand why. We just salvaged a Thor. Why am I not using that Thor? Well, the idea that I have in my head, that's one of the rules I put in for myself, is I'm not going to introduce new mechs to the lineup until the end of an operations area. Why? Because this Thor was just in, it was in a convoy, it was in a truck, it was in boxes. We salvaged it. I don't think we have enough time to rebuild it, put it all together and be ready to go. We're coming straight up the elevator and right into the next mission. But we did have another Shadowcat with us ready to go. So that's what we'll do. Again, just little things. It might be a cool idea, it might not be, but see how we go. So, onwards, we have 2 objectives, pretty simple. We need to destroy the elevator shaft that we're coming up with. No real challenge there. We need to destroy another facility and then head underground. And thanks, James, I'm glad you see it that way. Challenging and fun is what we're going for. And 100%, I am trying to make a story, or trying to make the story more engaging, more enjoyable. I hope that you see it that way. I hope you're enjoying it. So, here we go. Up to Mission 3.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
So right away, that's where we came up.
Engaged.
And
Fire engaged.
here is where we were in the previous mission.
Targeting.
And straight away, this is what I like. They're on us. I like elevators down.
I think we're about to have company.
They know we're here. They know that we're messing up their facilities and plans. And they're responding. I like that. It's not a... There's a firefly on the move. It's not a big battle arena. It's an environment. And they are responding to the challenge that we are presenting.
Meltdown imminent. Linked fire engaged.
One done. Another one, but let's take care of these tanks first.
Star Commander Trevor, that we are engaging the enemy.
Guarding the enemies, Point Commander.
Of Starfleet Rim. Core meltdown imminent.
There we go. There should be one more. There he is.
Core meltdown imminent. Targeting.
Alright, job done.
Single fire engaged. Group fire engaged.
Last firefly.
Targeting.
Done. Alright, so that's that sorted. Gunner's still with us. Good. You haven't taken much damage, have you, buddy? Nah, he's looking great. So, something I wanted to show. Again, this whole thing. In my head, the mission we're doing now, the mission we did just before, and the one prior to that,
Mask engaged.
they're all taking place on the same day. This is in real time, all happening at once. The amount of time it takes to finish, to reload, is not that great. So, just showing you a little thing. This tunnel, don't know why it's like that, but we can blow this up. And that takes us right back to this area, right where we were at the start of this operation. So this is the dam. This platform is the elevator down to the area we were in before. So we've busted our way in here, found our way to the platform, gone down below, messed up some of their facilities underground, fought our way through, and you can kind of picture it from starting there, and then this elevator being where we came up. So why didn't we do that in the first place? Well, that was the plan originally. That's how the original operation is set to be. But as the story goes, one of the guys from
Single fire engaged.
one of our other teams
Group fire engaged.
found that there was an underground facility there. They didn't know about it previously,
I'm right behind you.
so we might as well deal with it whilst we're here.
Targeting.
Now we have a Strider coming up, and I like all these little details, little buildings. Just adds to it feeling like a lived environment. And then we've got this strange place coming up on the left.
Holding the bridge. Enemy pressing forward.
Strider says holding the bridge.
Meltdown imminent.
Not for long, sorry. Want to try and play to our strengths again. We've got a very long range. Want to do as much damage as we can
Mask engaged.
before he reaches us. Now, if anyone can explain to me why the enemy likes walking backwards, I'd love to hear it, because I've got no idea. But yeah, have a look at this little thing. It's a... What's the term for this? A refinery? Not sure, but... How does it work again? Yep.
Stop.
Don't know why it's here exactly, but there's a lot of detail that was put into this. It moves, it opens, you can go inside. There's nothing in here, of course, but just very interesting. I find it interesting to think of why this is here. They didn't need to add detail to it like that. So it makes me wonder if this was supposed to be something else. Exactly. While that they modeled all of this, it makes me wonder if they had other plans or if there was other
Linked fire engaged.
other things that this was meant to be used for. Yeah, was it an objective that got cut out? Not sure. Blow open that little door, and you can actually shoot down this tower too. It's got a lot of hit points from memory, so might be a waste of time for us. Oh, there it is. And once again, they put effort into the way that things explode. Like, this is all deliberate. This is all modeled in a certain way. I think it's really cool. Anyway, let's push on. We have got an objective ahead of us. We need to reach Baker. We're going to get into the water though, because we are spiking a lot of heat. Gonna come with us, please. So we've got a couple of APCs
Targeting.
and a couple of mechs. Now, this
Single fire engaged.
is going to be... Yes, that right there. We're on. We've got a couple of Pumas. If you're familiar with Puma Prime, 2 ER PPCs, which it's just a 35-ton light mech, but that will ruin your day if you're on the receiving end of it. But what I'm actually more scared of is that guy there. Oh, too close.
Mask engaged.
Do not want to get hit by those PPCs. That's good. But that's the real trouble here. He's done.
Targeting.
But this guy,
Targeting.
where are you?
Targeting.
Where's he going? There he is. Oh, no. There it is. Those are 2 LRM-20s. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. Run away. And then we've got a couple more come to join us. Fortunately, these Pumas are not very maneuverable.
Shutting down.
No, we're good. They're not very maneuverable as they don't torso twist, but they pack, as you say, a hell of a punch. They can hurt us big time. So that guy's done.
Shutting down.
No. Oh, big trouble. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Good job, Gunner. Oh, that hurts a lot. Yeah, we need the water. We need the water. We're too hot. Got him. Okay. Oh my word. What's left? I think we made it.
Mech power up detected.
Mech power up though. What's going on? We're still under attack. There's still a lot on, but that is intense. Just 4 light mechs. 4 light mechs, but oh,
Critical hit. Primary
who just shot me? And where did I get shot from? I lost one of my lasers just there.
Here I come.
We've lost a laser, we've lost some heat sinks. We're hurting. And I'm a little annoyed at that one because I didn't even see it coming. but we took a lot of damage from those Pumas. Took a hit square from those twin LRM-20s. Took some PPC hits as well. Bloody hell. Alright, but good news is we made it through. We've completed the first objective and the second objective now. We just need to reach the end, which is down this way. Gunner, please don't get stuck. I do need you with me, please, buddy. Just making sure that he... Where are you? There he is. They get stuck on ledges. The friendly AI, and maybe I guess the enemy AI as well, they don't like to walk off ledges, so they won't do that. Yes, Jordan's pointed it out. Secondary objectives, destroy Smoke Jaguar forces. We're not quite done yet, so let's go. Let's go finish the job. We know someone's got to be defending the end. So let's go say hello. There we go. Champion.
Not so easy, Freebird.
Now, this guy is trying to hold the tunnel. This is our last challenge of the mission. Unfortunately for me, I found that the champion wasn't quite...
Mask engaged.
It's unfortunately not that great of a mech.
I need some help here.
And I say that, but I'm in a spot of bother myself, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. But we want to try and keep him ranged, do some damage. Gunner, just turn around, please. Do not want to be getting too close to things. That's it. So we're going to use the water to stay cool.
Pursuing forces, stick to assigned paths.
Buddy, that's... No, alright. So, maybe never mind. This guy seems like he is... Old games, right? Old games. Why are you... I'm trying to play to immersion, and we've got a mech
Mask engaged.
running into the wall. That's kind of unfortunate.
Secondary objective complete.
Holding in position.
There we go. How strange is that? A little frustrating. I would have preferred an actual fight, but oh well, we'll take it. So this is the building that we needed to destroy. It's actually quite large, and there's a lot. Oh, I've not seen that before. Hello. Aha, so we've found a floating man. We've found a floating clanner. If you're not religious, maybe you should be now. Because I just killed somebody's messiah. Alright, enough of that. I was here to show you the detail, the environment. I think that this is a really cool little design, little loadout. Labour casts are allowed to fly, they just don't let you know that. Very good. Alright, that's been a fight. A damaging fight. We took a lot. So let's get out of here now. This is the entrance to the underground facility that we knew about. So let's head in there. By the way, I don't know how to feel about your average boat shack having radioactive signage on the side of it, but hey, it's the year 3060. Who knows? This is our objective.
Mission successful.
Job done.
Mines. Careful, Lance Leader. They're prepared for us. We've intercepted some interesting communications, Damocles 1. I think you'll enjoy this. Roll tape.
The entire star? Lost? Incompetent surats! I should have you all wiping the noses of Sitco brats, not commanding battle mechs. We will hold them, Star Colonel. You will eliminate them or your legacy dies with you. Is that clear, Star Commander? Use your charges and seal the mountain. If you have to bring it down on top of you, those vermin will not escape. Quioth? Af. Star Colonel. Af.
Star Colonel Ratash Osis appears determined to put an end to you, Lance Leader. We've recovered some files out of the distribution facility you've destroyed. Looks like you won't have to go underground blind. Briefing to follow.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, great call, Jordan. Everything is fusion powered, but Prox, I like that angle too. No, I actually haven't played Freako's extended mod. That's something I might look into in the future. Thanks for pointing it out. But how good is that rant from Osis? I love when the voice actors are actually getting into it like this and playing the part well, and they do. But we took a lot of damage there. We lost a side torso, lost an arm, nearly lost two, nearly got legged. Definitely took our beating, but fortunately made it through. And lots of excellent salvage. 4 ERPPCs, that will come in very useful later. Clan LRM-20s, excellent news.
Finally, some luck. We found a good set of diagrams of our next mission area, and it is the mech production site. The entrance to the facility narrows considerably at this point. Look out for an ambush. This mining facility provided much of the raw material for the factory. Documents mention that the extensive mining has rendered the area very unstable. Feel free to destroy this run of conveyors, but do not damage the processing building or the other conveyors. That's your route into the factory. We think you can cross over via this conveyor, and then maneuver through these processing bays until coming out at the back of the factory. Op points Abel and Baker. Expect this entire area to be heavily defended. This should have been Team 3's job. A full lance of heavy mechs. Some good news. Eponari is back on our flank. She broke radio silence 15 minutes ago. Had some trouble with Jaguar patrols, but picked up good intel on sites north of here. She's in position to assist us once we penetrate to the factory.
So here we go. The mech factory. And if you're familiar with this mission, you know that we've got a challenge ahead. So here we have it. Last mission. Operation 2, Mission 4, the mech factory with 2 Shadowcats. Shadowcat A with the large lasers and Streak 6. Shadowcat Prime with the medium lasers and the Gauss rifle. As they said, a job for a heavy lance, but just the 2 of us. Here we go.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Now, once again, as you can see, this is exactly where we left off in the last mission. And we can even go back out there if we wanted to. That's
Leaving mission area.
not the plan, because maybe we can't just go back out there. Anyway, that's not what we're here to do. That was just to demonstrate how cool this is. I wish we could go freely between the lot of it. How cool would it be if it was just one ongoing mission? I would love that. But I guess that's limitations of a game of this age. Now we've got our Beagle probe, so once again we can see on the map, we know that they're waiting for us. There's 2 Thors and an Owens. However, then the thing with the Beagle probe, it kind of spoils what's ahead. Where as we get a bit closer, we can then see that there's a Puma up there. Fair enough.
Targeting.
Then the Annihilator. That's trouble later on, but also we can see Eponari on the map. I think that they've got to put them somewhere, right? So, yep, Annihilator time. That's what we're here
Targeting.
to do. But first, we've got to get there, and I need to make it through intact. Gauss rifle intact with ammo. So it's very important to not take unnecessary damage. Thor D. That's our first. Yeah, we'll get this guy first.
Mech power-up detected.
Where is he? Miss. Come on.
Detected.
What are they expecting to do? There is no way.
I'm on their leader. Attack.
It's all happening. I'm a little bit worried about that Thor Prime. Maybe we should have done him first.
Mask engaged.
Actually, yeah. Let's. Oh, all right. We're on. Good.
Targeting.
One down. Wasn't going for the legs, but I'll take it. This guy is a little bit easier now. But we've taken a bit of damage. Hopefully that's not. Hopefully that's not going to cause us issues. Come on. Why aren't you dead? Job done. Now the Owens. Let's get rid of you. He's in bad shape, so we'll be all right. Okay, I don't know about. Oh, look, we're hurting. We are hurting. Look at that damage. So, let's get our way up. On we go. Repair at the MFB. I am not. I am not playing with repairs. Just what are you shooting at? Oh yeah, the gate. No, it's worth asking. I am not using repairs because it kind of then gets a bit. It makes all of that mean nothing in a way. Like we just fought through that. I don't want to be cheesing it because you can just repair. But we've got a fight ahead of us. I'm just going to keep an eye on our lance mate because they don't navigate these areas very well, and I don't want him getting stuck or killed. He can bump into things and quickly end himself.
Targeting.
But
Targeting.
now this, they knew exactly what they were doing here because that Puma is an LRM-20 Puma.
No one touches their commander. He is mine.
Isn't it great to feel wanted? If you say so.
And he is positioned
Use some help
right
about
there.
now.
Alright. We're on.
Targeting.
Signal if you say so. Okay.
Consider it done.
I'm dancing with an annihilator up here.
Whoa. We took a hit. We took a big hit. But, so we lost the Pona. We got him.
Targeting.
Ooh. Alright.
Secondary objective complete.
Look at that, we made it. We made it. Oh my. We made it. I'm legged. I'm hurting. I've taken a lot of damage. We lost a Pona, but we survived. So that is the end of Operation 2. But have a look at this mech factory. This is really cool. We've got a couple of mechs in various stages of completion. Didn't have to do any of this, but I like it. Suspended so they can be worked on. I appreciate they did this. This one's got legs, so he doesn't need to have the chains holding him up, but obviously still incomplete. Yeah, it's very cool. Alright, let's get out of here.
Extremely good salvage, Damocles 1. Can't ask for much better than a clan factory.
We might ask for a working dropship.
I'm working on that. In the meantime, Epona's earlier scouting has pointed out several good routes to the next operations area. You'll have to pick up salvage.
You know, I don't remember signing on for the walking tour of Tranquil. Am I happy to be here? You bet I am.
So there we have it. 2 Thors. So that's excellent. That is going to be a big help. 2 Thors, Annihilator, Vulture. Plenty of goodies. As they say, can't do much better than a clan factory. More LRM-20 ammo. Hopefully that's something we'll make use of in Operations Area 3. So that is Op 2. And that's going to be enough for today, for this week. That was exciting. I was starting to get worried in some of those exchanges. I was starting to question my choices. And when we lost Dominic's Bushwhacker, I thought that we might have been in real trouble. But still here, still survived, and that is awesome. So, let's have a look. This is what I wanted to see. Let's kill that. Job done. This is where we were. The dam. It all links across. We made our way into the underground facility here. Took out the mech factory. And now we've got a bit of a walk over to Operations Area 3. So this is what's ahead of us. This is what we know is coming. And this is kind of how I'm tying it all together. We've got a fairly long distance to travel. In my head, during that time is where the mech techs are going to be working on our salvage, pulling our mechs in, putting it all together. So absolutely, when we hit Operations Area 3, we're going to have those Thors, that Vulture. We're going to have that Annihilator available. We're going to have big guns to play with, and that's going to be really exciting. So yes, thank you very much. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for watching in on the stream. Thanks for watching the video. This will get edited up and put into a video soon. So if you're watching that, thanks for coming along. If you're here, thanks again. Thanks very much, everyone. We'll do the same time next week. This has been fun, and I really appreciate you all coming along. So that's it. Keep an eye out for the next one. Until then, bye for now.